What is going on, guys? This is DropThisBox, and I hope all of you guys out there are having a fantastic day today. And today I'm here to bring you guys another video when it comes to characters that I want to see in Super Smash Bros. 6. And before I get into the overall conversation, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support on the previous video when it came to that video on Raymond. I really appreciate that you guys are enjoying these videos that I'm doing so far. And we're going to do the exact same thing today when it comes to Dixie Kong from the Donkey Kong series, because she's another character that I personally believe should get into Super Smash Bros. 6 if it ever becomes a thing one day. So let's just dive into my reasoning as to why this character would be a good addition to the roster. So Dixie Kong has been around since Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, where she quickly became a fan favorite. And unlike Diddy, who already had his moment in Smash, Dixie brought her own unique playstyle and her signature ponytail twirl. She was such a strong addition that she even took over as a leader in Donkey Kong Country 3, proving she's more than just a sidekick. That's why it feels long overdue for her to finally get a spot in Smash. Over the years, Dixie has appeared in multiple Donkey Kong games, from platformers to racing titles. She's always had a consistent presence in the franchise, and yet she still remains absent from Smash. Fans have been asking for her inclusion for years, especially since she was originally planned for Super Smash Bros. Brawl before being scrapped. If she was considered important enough back then, why not now? Her moveset potential is another reason she deserves to join. She's got a signature helicopter spin, which could make for a great recovery move, and she could even borrow ideas from Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze like bubblegum based attacks. While she may share some similarities with Diddy, she definitely has enough unique abilities to help her stand out. It's also worth noting that Dixie represents one of Nintendo's longest running franchises, and yet the Donkey Kong series still has a handful of representatives in Smash. Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon have tons of fighters, but Donkey Kong is still limited to Donkey, Diddy, and K. Rool. Adding Dixie would help balance things out and give the series more love. Dixie Kong's most defining trait, like I said, is her long ponytail, which could completely change how she plays in Smash. Her hair isn't just for show, it's a powerful tool that lets her glide through the air and grab onto objects. Imagine her using it in Smash to grab ledges from further away, or to swing enemies around like a lasso. It could give her an entirely different feel from the rest of the roster. Another big difference is her movement style. While Diddy is speedy and slippery, Dixie could focus more on aerial control and mid-air combos. Her helicopter spin would make her one of the best characters for recovering, similar to how Peach floats but with a unique twist. This would make her fun for players who enjoy tricky movements and spacing. Her potential special moves could also set her apart. Instead of Diddy's peanut pop gun, she could have a bubblegum blaster that slows down opponents or covers them in sticky gum. Maybe her side special could let her grab and throw enemies using her ponytail, giving her a mix of grappling and range options. There's a lot of room to get creative with her kit. On top of that, Dixie could bring a fresh new playstyle for players who like technical air-based fighters. Her abilities wouldn't just be another Diddy clone, they would offer something entirely different. She could be the perfect balance of speed, range, and aerial control, making her a fun and competitive pick. With each new Smash Bros. Game, the roster grows, but Dixie has always been left out. However, with Donkey Kong seamlessly making a comeback, especially with the Super Smash Bros. Movie putting more focus on the DK crew, this might be the perfect time for her inclusion. Nintendo seems to be pushing Donkey Kong back into the spotlight, so adding Dixie to Smash would be a natural move. Another factor is the popularity of past fan requests. Fighters like Ridley, King K. Rool, and Banjo and Kazooie were all highly requested and eventually made it in. Dixie has always been a fan favorite for years. Now that King K. Rool has joined the battle, she's the next logical step. If Nintendo listens to fan demand again, she should absolutely be on their radar. Her absence is also more noticeable now because Smash is running out of obvious Nintendo reps. Most of the major series already have their biggest names in the game, but Donkey Kong still has room to grow. If there's going to be another first-party Nintendo character in Smash 6, Dixie deserves a strong shot. The Smash roster has leaned more towards unique mechanics in recent entries, and Dixie fits that trend perfectly. She has a distinct style, a fun personality, and gameplay mechanics that haven't been fully explored in the series yet. All of this makes her a perfect candidate for the game. And one of the biggest criticisms of the Smash roster over the years is the lack of female fighters compared to male ones. While we've seen more representation over time, it's still not quite balanced. Adding Dixie would help in this regard, especially since she's not just a token addition, she's an important part of Nintendo's history. Dixie would also be one of the few female fighters from the Donkey Kong series. Right now the series only has male characters, so she'd be the first to break that pattern. That alone makes her a great choice, as it would give Donkey Kong fans more variety when choosing their main. Beyond just representation, Dixie is a strong character in her own right. She's adventurous, capable, and has her own distinct personality that would fit perfectly in Smash. Bringing her into the game wouldn't just be about adding another fighter, it would be about giving longtime fans what they've been asking for. She's earned her spot in Nintendo history, and it's about time she got her chance to shine on the Smash roster. So that's my reasoning as to why Dixie Kong would be a great addition to the Smash Bros. 6 roster. I'm all for adding more reps when it comes to certain series, because we always get a new rep for Mario, we always get a new rep for Pokemon, Fire Emblem, etc., so on. And I feel like, since we recently brought K. Rool back, why not just throw Dixie Kong in there? It's such an easy choice. You could take some inspiration from Diddy, but obviously, as I said throughout this video, try to throw some things in here to make her unique on her own. But now I'm going to leave the ball in your corner. How do you guys feel about Dixie Kong potentially getting a chance in Super Smash Bros. 6? Do you like that idea? Do you guys not like that idea? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts down below, especially if you guys have any ideas of a potential moveset when it comes to what her final Smash could potentially be, or anything else that you guys personally want to bring up. And if you guys enjoy the content on this channel, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, all the social media is down there below, so you guys can keep up to date with me on a regular basis. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a video on the channel. But other than that, I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be. It's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.